Good job.
Speech. Ready?
Ready.
So here we are at the campground. It's a long, arduous journey across many hills and dales through the areas of Woodinville and Duval. But finally we've arrived. It's very cloudy out right now, a little bit of fog. And we also have a large bucket full of change here to put in the drawer so that our camp host can be paid and be happy. Looking forward to a campfire tonight. Tori and the rabbit will arrive after a while. We'll have a big party. Brian out.
Righto, let's have a look at the packed up bikes here. What a good job we did with the the bike sleeping bag combo packing kit. You'll see how the frisbee is carefully on there.
We have the Happy Camper wine.
Oh yeah, the Happy Camper wine, that's right.
Choice of beverage for a happy camping trip.
And then we have a homebrew beer that Ryan brewed here.
It's actually malt liquor.
Yeah, we're thinking so. And you know, we don't have matches, so instead we have this magnesium thing, which I think we may have already lost. But we'll update you later.
But we use Igor.
Alright, you're recording.
Am I? Oh yeah.
We're here at Troublesome Creek, which was named after the Troublesome Issaquah, who used to come here and eat all the berries, the salmon berries, for the white men. So there were no white men when they came to eat their salmon berries. But this isn't a very good story, is it? But it's a very nice pump that I'll just continue to pump.
Work it, baby, work it.
It's the first time I've had to pump a pump in my life. I don't know where the water comes from, but there's a big river over there. Very troublesome, that river. Very hard being on the spot.
Oh, we help the people in Scout off. Yeah, there we go. How do you zoom?
What's that?
How do you zoom in and out?
Nice.
What's recording? There we go. The video.
Right here's the bathroom, right?
It's a creek. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Let's go.
Hold on. Lens cap. There. Okay, it's focusing. Focusing. Okay, go.
What we have here is Troublesome Onion. This is the native of the Troublesome Creek region. You can see how it's sprouting from both the back and the front. This is really how you can detect it's a troublesome onion. Not just a common household onion. A lot of people get this confused. You can see by the stuff at the back here, we call these sprouts. Sprouts, like we're zooming into them now. With these sprouts, you can see that it's a troublesome onion, and that's really the key. Now, the troublesome onion's a lot like the common onion, except it's much saltier. So if you're eating a dish that needs a lot of salt, like a pickle or something, you really want to use troublesome onions instead of regular onions.
Piece of the pickle.
It may not be that cool. Alright, it's cold. call. The wild turkey call is unpredictable and hard to say if it will actually make any sound. Nope.
Do you want to do it?
Off the stock front.
Salmon and trout in a forest stream, imagine. So here we are, Troublesome Creek. Oh, I can't work the camera. So named because many filmographers tried to do a story and it's failed. Troublesome Creek. Pretty on.
This abandoned log on the side of the road with many of its friends. It was hurting pretty bad. It was looking very unloved, so we rescued it. It was pretty tough to get her in the car. If you get a look here, you can see we had to knock the seat down so we could fit her in there. But we persevered. We knocked her backs out. But you know, that's really part of the free rescue procedure. And now we're going to cut it up and make some firewood. See you at the... Pardon me?
Where's the camera? The video camera. Oh yeah, yeah.
So here we are in the forest. Igor has felled a tree with his virile, manly strength, and he and our friend here have hauled it back to the campsite. And Igor has a 6-inch Canadian tire saw. I don't even. He's industriously turning into kindling for our raging fire here, as you can see. It'll be a good night. We will post many marshmallows and wieners and have lots of sawdust to show for it. Look at the action shot. Come on. So we're halfway through the log. Igor is sawing as vigorously as ever. He's intent he'll make it all the way through. But we have an entire stretch of log to go still. It is quite long. The saw is quite small. How do you feel, Igor?
Feel good.
Now that you've reached this halfway point.
I feel success is within reach.
That way we were basking in the glow of your warm fire, will you feel like you were more of a man?
I will. Some people use Viagra. But you know, I don't believe in that. I believe in chopping firewood with a butter knife. Because after you've chopped your first log with a butter knife, you're going to have an erection for a long time. Or be too tired to care. In either case, your problems are solved.
Igor, I'm being a man. So here we are. Sawing with the butter knife has failed, so we have found the world's smallest hatchet. And Igor is industriously chipping away against the grain.
What's this grain crap you're talking about? Oh, you said grain is this way.
Yeah, because when you split wood, you stand it up and then you...
Oh, I see.
He's chopping it like he's chopping it down.
Chunks of wood are flying everywhere. I fear for my life. If I don't make it out of this alive, tell my mom I love her.
Yes, we can go to Logger Days in Hoquiam. And you can have a...
See, it's just a matter of mixing up the tools a little more.
Although, even though they use chainsaws.
they do axing up there too?
They do, but mostly they do chainsaws and they hook them up to Harley motors to see how loud and fast they can make them. I've been to logger days. Yet another place where you can be a hooker and it's okay, because that's a term.
Igor is now using two tools at the same time.
Not at the SCA. Sorry.
How's your confidence, Igor?
It's good, dude.
Do you feel good?
Full front.
Do you want a chainsaw?
You have a chainsaw?
We could go out and find one.
I was thinking of rigging something up with my bicycle chain. Okay. Spin the front tire onto something.
Same thing.
And just let me know when I need to go to town.
Over next door, the Narcotics Anonymous has a giant axe. They're busy splitting cords of wood.
Anonymous, it's not available.
Not available?
Yeah. The other Renee.
What's not available?
It's been reserved, so it's not available for
That's
other
what we
Well, we have lots of wood chips, though. You see, lots of good fire starting material.
Yeah.
See that?
Excellent.
Are you gonna go for another shot at making the fire bunny?
Yeah.
I got bored. Sorry. Easy.
Well, I've at least got in at least an 8. Now the saw good. The saw was not as...
Here's the lump.
You are sung a bee into the log.
There's more.
Well, we've got at least a gouge out of this puppy. But once you have a gouge, I mean, at that point, you can't really give up.
I love how that works.
You know what I always do is wipe my face with my
I
Okay.
can really see why people try not to do this.
Checkpoint.
If they can avoid it.
So Igor, you are about halfway through the log still, would you say?
I think I've downgraded myself to a 3rd.
How do you feel?
ambition was, maybe even a 1/4. But definitely got an 8.
So we notice you're sporting the traditional lumberjack spandex tights and bicycle shirt.
Well, it's the bike lumberjack, you see.
How do you feel that allows you to perform with the hatchet? Does the sheerness of the material let you swing the axe harder?
It does. It lets you feel the wood more. You feel the stroke a little more. Without the spandex, the girl lumberjacks aren't as attractive. It's really about catching the forest nymphs. That's what the. That's really the main reason.
You consider starting a line of lumberjack fashion, maybe on the runways of Paris.
It's really all about the gut. It's the lumber gut.
The fire burns heartily.
Sometimes I need a little piece before I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm working on it. I'm at least 1/3 through 1/4.
Yeah, I think I'll be doing all the household money managing. Especially with the number sheet.
In breaking news, Igor has decided to give up on chopping the wood and instead make a dugout canoe. How do you feel about the canoe, Igor?
The canoe will be good, right?
We're close to a very fine river. I think it'll be a seaworthy craft.
Let me go stand.
You are a very small person.
I somehow need a way to capture these pellets.
Already closed.
The first piece of wood from Igor's fire has gone to our fire. As you can see, it burns clean and hot. We look forward to the entire log going in. You'll probably go.
So it seems the key to
Yeah,
success
but I will light it.
is working with the grain. You see, by capping this direction, well, it does risk everybody's eyes. You can get pieces off. Look at that first successful
I mean,
piece
not
off the
very
wood.
badly, just my face.
Into the fire!
Yay! That was not rejoicing! Woohoo!
Acrylic gets, oh my god, you were so just covered by smoke. I can't even see you.
It's wet.
And we all get pieces to fall on us from the sky like rain. It's raining wood. Hallelujah.
Igor is the wood god. I don't know.
All this way, so I stop hurting you people.
Work it. Work that spandex. Woo.
Now, there was a lot of mucking involved, but this was the first large chunk that actually came off. I'd like to see that's the size of my head, slightly larger. We'll be adding that to the fire, which no one else is tending, so
Okay, I'll go.
I'll have to blow on it as well. You want that process now?
You want water in the goblet.
A lot of chipping wood.
Okay, start over.
So we realized, due to my technique and the generating power that I'm generating, wood's just going everywhere and we're wasting like sawdust. You see it all over the floor, wasting wood chips, and because we only make little chips, it's very dangerous. We lose a lot of the yield. So I'm setting up a tarp here.
The yield.
You gotta be a little more serious, dude. This is a serious.
I'm sorry. Continue on with your yield.
So we've already got the workers collected for yield. See? And we will we've got the tarp to catch any runaway. And yeah, we'll keep you updated as the night goes on.
Let me go get you a potato and then I'll blow on the fire.
The blowing help add heat, which is important when you need to dry your wood. But a lot of people earlier were whining about mosquitoes. And the smoke kills the mosquitoes, or at least it makes them unhappy, which I can kind of understand because I'm starting to get poison here. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do to take care of your family. So we'll be back to chopping the wood. Thank you. That's how you choose a woman.
If she's laughing, she's not going to be able to do it anymore.
If you find a woman that knows how to blow, you're set. That's, no, it's true. For all the younger viewers out there that don't have women yet, I highly recommend that.
It's also got fire for the first time. I mean, that's pretty exciting.
Because they, you know, if they don't know how to blow when you get them, they're not going to know by the time you're done. So start once so know how to blow.
Okay. Back to what I was doing. I don't know whatever's not kinetic learning.
I don't learn by having somebody nag at me, is what she means.
I don't know anything about that.
Got to do it.
Have you tried to nag at him and that's been unsuccessful?
Hence why he doesn't have new shoes and or new glasses. Both of which he needs. I give up.
You're still the broken glasses?
Yep.
That's awesome.
See, man?
Right
He's had broken glasses since I met him.
No. Since shortly after I met you. When I went to Canada, I broke them.
Oh.
I wouldn't put those in you, baby. Well, you could, but I think you want the fire to get going a little bit.
Well, I'm trying, babe. I'm blowing.
No, you're good. You're good. You got it.
So Victoria, your man has brought you back much solid lumber, many small pieces, some large. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel so well taken care of. I feel so proud, so nurtured by my man. He is such an excellent provider. You know, when you go man shopping, you gotta get you one that's a provider. Because otherwise, well, you gotta do all the work.
It's true. It's true. I like to use what I call the horizontal.
So Igor, you were born in Russia.
Well, you see, I wasn't raised in Russia, so I don't really get a chance to get this passed down to me, this knowledge. But I'm rediscovering it on my own.
So Igor said this is how they chop wood in Russia.
Yeah, this is completely genetic. There is no actual instruction passed.
The key point is like a solid swing, horizontal, aim for the leg, below the knee.
The tree was pre-felled, and I can't figure out how to get all the way through. So I'm just trying to get the grain of wood horizontally. And since I was willing to hold the wood while I chop it, gotta do the horizontal.
In Russia they have logs that go with the grain Going up and down. This is Igor's right leg for posterity. This is Igor's left leg.
You have been providing well.
Good provider.
Good provider. It is actually burning. Probably need
Of
to
course
move
it's been burning before.
Yeah.
No, that'll hold.
Anyway, I just don't want to have charbroiled potato on one side. And oh, yeah. Out of the smoke. Out of the mist.
Whoa!
See, when you go with the grain, things come along.
America's fun. Oh shit.
How do you fix your camera?
Yeah, grab my camera. I think it's in my hat.
Just a snap of it at least.
What babes, you really sweating?
No, this is great. No, that's the phone.
Yeah.
Check.
That's it.
There's a camera in there. I'm sure of it. Or I left it in the car. One of the two.
Really bad.
Are you on auto, Tori? It's very important. Otherwise, your picture will be fuzzy.
Where's that?
The green thing on the top. There's a green dot.
I'm on auto. Okay.
You're recording, right?
Oh.
So, when a lot of women start by seeing my virility, they start by saying, I've never seen one that small. But, you know, when they see the technique and the effectiveness, they're quite impressed.
Tori, comment to the size of the wood. Is it all that you dreamed?
The more important thing here is that he can, he's capable of getting different sizes going on, so there's always a little variety. And you never really know what you're gonna expect. So, yeah. Do you want us to stand on your, pencil?
I just like some raw aggression for a bit.
Okay.
It just doesn't work in that direction. It's a problem. Yeah, it goes bad.
I'll replace it with a picture.
I think it's a disco.
No, I think that's the wedding.
I think that's the
The
wedding.
wedding. That's the wedding disco.
The wedding here every day.
Oh, it's
Reception.
a pretty spot. You know. Oh, maybe they have gotten to the part of the meeting where they. Well, my name is Bob.
Now it's a good time to borrow the axe, I think.
Borrow. If you bored the wood.
So, in the many
Did not
things
steal
that
the
I've
wood. This wood was
done
pretty.
in my life, I was a caretaker of a church.
This. At least the easy.
I'll be taking another stab at the sawing soon.
Have we been timing him for a world record?
So there's this thing that says easy Q on here. How do I get it off? Display. There's photos too. Possibly. Maybe not. Eh. Nice. There you go.
How good of an idea did you think of this was when you first picked up the log on the side of the road?
No, I'm having a great time. This is what men do.
Uh-huh.
I would qualify that as this is something men do. I can't imagine not doing this.
Yeah.
Give these to Frost.
This
This is a primordial male thing.
Dad had to go out and get a girl flowers to convince him he was in love with her.
Primordial male thing.
It's a good mistake.
That makes no sense.
It seemed to work though. He's getting some pussy now.
And Pop seems to like him.
Quite a lot. It seems whatever convincing was required is no longer.
Yeah, they have one.
A night pics. Oh, this is sweet. It's all green and stuff now. It's night vision.
You got a camera with night vision?
Apparently.
I don't think it's night vision. It just turns it green during the day.
How does it feel to be on an alien planet, Igor?
I'm just glad to have wood there. Because I didn't bring my Viagra pills.
And what a log.
Well, you know, you'll have tan skin and blue skin.
That's right.
Probably.
Speech.
I felled this wood. My bare axe.
Hatchet.
And my biking cleats. That's just like my shoes.
I mean, we're not burning the fire really hot right now, but
No, there's this cool thing. It's chop it with some more. I got it in a mode where it's all like fuzzy. Like, you know, those Fresh 991 where the guy is like falling, you know, off a cliff or whatever.
Dr. Pepper's and then sell like a
Commercial?
yeah, commercial.
There you go. Did an endorsement deal.
It's a good thing.
well, I don't have any duct tape, but I do have some band-aids.
It's just not dramatic. It's more dramatic when you're around.
So I need to combat the blisters.
Oh, yeah.
Is my better biking list.
Oh, there we go.
need to-
I had it on this weird mode where it was going all funny. Anyway.
I need to combat the blisters to switch into my super biking gloves, which I will drop from my super biking bag. I keep right over here behind the tree. Now, I probably should have switched into these earlier, but
There we go. My work here is done.
There is a Narcotics Anonymous meeting.
wait, have you applied yet?
Well, we thought NA might stand for something else. Because, well, it didn't seem like NA would be.
I didn't know they had potato salad.
Maybe.
Should we go into town? Is that what you're telling me, Sonny? Okay.
We have propane, so we can cook stuff.
We can cook stuff. We don't need the fire for cooking. We just need it for comfort. Alright?
I think he'd be very upset if we went and showed our lack of confidence in his ability to chop that whole log before the
Well, we also have a Jenga game we could run. If we got really down to it. And anytime anybody's actually hungry, scream and we'll put dinner together. Or if you're just mildly hungry, we have tons of snackies.
So my initial plan of cutting it into pieces and then chopping it down, as one would think a woodman would do, I was too impatient. So now I've whittled at the wood for a long time. I'm just about to get through the core over here, as you see.
Some call this the pencil method.
Now you might be wondering why it is I'm so excited about chopping up a piece so small. But at this point I really feel there's a personal grudge between me and this piece of wood. And this will symbolically show that I can defeat the forest. Assuming I can actually get through it. But you see these saws having quite a lot of difficulty.
Is there a bend in your saw, sir?
There is a bend in my saw. It seems my $4 saw was not up to the job of felling a fresh tree. I think I'll use the west of my foot. Woo! And there you go, sir.
Is this how they do it in Russia?
I don't know. But I will tell you, that is my first felled piece of chopped firewood. And you can see what a nice job I did of making it into briquettes if you looked out. And we got nice logs of firewood ready to burn. And here, after much chopping and scraping and sawing and blistering, it turns out the nice folks who were cocaine anonymous people had all this extra wood that they didn't need, so they gave it to us. And you know, that kind of belittles my effort, but
We had a solid fire going for a while with Igor wood.
that's right.
Sets of smoke signals.
After all this wood they've given us, I feel I'm going to have to start going to WA, Wood Choppers Anonymous.
Looks like Paris Hilton with those eyes. Night vision. This is cool.
Can I see night vision?
I can play here. Well, you want to see it? You have to have the fire in the background. It won't come out. Actually, I can no. Sit there. I can turn it this way. You can see that way.
Oh, that totally works. Yeah, that's rocking, and it's kind of warm against the fire too.
Yeah.
That's the wrong way. Here we go. Oh, I'm very scared looking in the night
Yeah,
vision.
you ever see that? Whatever.
You're scary normally, but in the night vision, it's a lot worse.
Dating an alien.
Wow, it's very confusing coming the wrong way.
He is an alien, really, from Canada.
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 Can you actually see something through the eye hole? Because I really can't.
I can.
It's very scary.
It's black and white through the eye hole.
I think you're gonna lose your battery now, right?
Yeah,
the
it's
battery's
flashing.
dead.
It's out.
All right, good job. Oh yeah, the date's set. Sweet.